Hey, welcome back to Minecraft Through the Night, Season 6, here in Crowscroft. Where's that crow anyway? Where'd he go? Good morning, sunshine. Namaste to you, sun. We have one more lead. Let's go set up another corral, another fence out here. I have something to confess to you today. We're on day 213. It's about time I told you something. When I first began playing this world, this instance, it was not called Crowscroft. You may remember that at the very first few episodes, I called it New Stone Age Dog. And until we named it Crowscroft, it went by the name New Stone Age Dog. Well, that's not exactly what it started out as. My original name for this save file was Living Alone is Hard. And I thought, man, that's kind of depressing for Minecraft Through the Night. That's a state of mind I've been in for some time. But I thought, maybe that's not the best name for this world. So I changed it, to something I said early on, Living Alone is Hard. And then some episodes later to Crowscroft. Oops. Hit the microphone boom again. And I have to tell you, living alone is very hard. That's the confession of the day. I got married at a very young age. Got married at 22, and actually pretty much committed to the woman I would marry at age 20. Why do I have these torches out here? Oh, I know why. Miner's Advantage is automatically placing them in some circumstances. I can't remember what. I think that's where that tree was. I need to go back in and turn that off again. So, let's talk a little bit about living alone. Some people enjoy it. And some of my friends tell me I should find the good in it. It's one of those things, you see the grass as greener on the other side. Some of my married friends say, wow, man, you're so lucky. I mean, you do what you want when you want. And that is true. That is true. The thing is, being alone, there's seldom anything I want to do. The whole idea of will, of motivation, of desire to do things is well, that's where I have troubles. And that wasn't always the case. There was a time when I had ideas and desires and plans for days. I've done a number of singularly notable things in my life. A fact that is I have to remind myself when times are, you know, when I do lose focus and desire, will. Like in the Shakespeare play, As You Will. Well, what if you don't will? What if you don't desire? If you don't have a want, a need, an ambition, a burning something or another? There you are. Mindful. There you are, mindful. How are we going to get you through here? Can you fit? Here. You can. Okay. Come here. This way. Good. Good. You know, and as much as I talk about things like mindfulness, about the grind list, which I keep it every day, about meditation, which I do sometimes, certainly not every day. Although I probably should give myself a break there. I have learned through training and through practice that meditation can be done in an instant. All it takes sometimes, is an instant to meditate, to just breathe in the moment, to recognize that all things pass. Things come, things go. Equanimity. To be okay with the highs and the lows and the ups and the downs. All right, there's 4 of them. And I'm wondering, did I have another? There's mindful, there's hope, there's compassion, and there's kind. Let's see if there's another one. I kind of think there was 1 or 2 more. 1 more. Let's see if we got another horsey over here. And ultimately, my thought is this should help us with our lag and frame rates. If we can keep our horses together. Keep them together, man. So they're not out here causing chunks to render and load when they're out here. I don't know if that's the case, but it was just, there's lag in this instance of Minecraft that I haven't seen in offline versions of the game, and that's what I kept coming to was, I wonder if our horses wandering so far from base are generating, each into their own chunk pretty much, and maybe they're causing 4 or 5 different chunks to load with every tick. So I don't see any more. Should I go across the river? I think the river is pretty much a whoosh. I don't think they would be. Don't think they would be across the river. I'll go back to a previous episode, rewatch something, and see. I should have more knowledge for you next time in our next episode. As much as I talk about these good things, and as much as I endeavor to practice them, there are days and times when just having the will to move forward is difficult. Shakespeare in English, this is called grainstone. We call it granite. Some people call it a Kaiser blade. I call it a sling blade. Ugh. Goodness. That movie. I don't know if I could see that movie again. It's one of the most notable movies I've ever seen, though. I think we're going to go ahead and go with a 3-day episode here. I just need time to chill, get myself in order, get my house in order, my mental, cognitive house in order. Sleep through night 213. There's something else we need to get in order too, and that is we need diamonds. As I recall, we are in dire need of diamonds. Let's put those things up there and get us some more baked potatoes, roasted potatoes. Let's talk about life, the universe, and everything else. Or nothing. Or nothing. I'm okay with that too. Potato. Here we go. Okay, we got potatoes. So, diamond and lapis. How are we doing with that? 4 diamond. Just 15 lapis. But we do have lapis upstairs. So, let us... Yeah, I was going to take this down to the basement. Let's go see how that... quantum storage tank is working down in the basement. See how much lava we have accumulated. I've lately been watching a bit of the Dust Sci-Fi channel and the Amaletto short movie channel, movie shorts channel. Both I think are just excellent channels. Okay, we're at range 16, 2,200 buckets, a bit over 2,000 buckets, 2,022.06. Okay. Okay, processing correctly. Is that a lava error? Don't know. Looks like it is working its way over towards where this ferro lamp is. Okay, I wanted to clean up this dirt here. There was the most recent Dust science fiction short I just watched on YouTube. Was called Flyby. It's about an asteroid that comes into Earth's orbit and starts messing with time. Starts altering. Some people are very sensitive to a change in the way time passes due to the asteroid. Now, asteroids don't do that kind of thing. This is just purely a plot device. But the movie was essentially about a man who, in the movie, time passed so quickly for him that one moment he met the woman he would wed. The next morning, she was 9 months pregnant. The next moment, when he got out of bed and went down to find her in the kitchen, she handed him their child. The next moment, she had run away from home. So it was essentially a metaphor for how us old people feel about time. That's very much how life is when we get old. Yeah. This will be hard for me to talk about without choking up. So maybe I shouldn't. But there are times when I wonder if I need to go pick my daughter up from daycare. Yeah, no, she's 30. She's 30 now. So, there's a couple of emeralds for us. She's having a really tough week, and I want to go take her out for a milkshake, and talk and relax, tell some jokes, and lighten up a bit with her, and she's in D.C., and even if I was in D.C., she doesn't have time for that. She's a busy woman. And yet, there is still that pull. That, once a dad, always a dad, I guess. Part of it. Yeah, that movie kind of hit in all the feels. Fly by. Life indeed feels like it just flies by. Just whoosh. Whoosh. Well, my neighbor's dogs are trying to tell me something. Went out to feed them earlier today. I had some chicken skin. I bought a few days ago. I bought a roast chicken at Walmart, and that was scary. What did we get? Coal? I don't know. And finished it up today and saved the skin for the doggos next door, and fed them through the fence, under the fence. And one of them, the dude, he was a little bit aggressive about grabbing at it. All right, I'm going to go see what they are fussing about. Well, there's nothing out there that I could see. This old dog could see. So I'm going to assume it was probably some catos. There's one particular cat that owns the neighborhood, black cat. Pretty much owns everybody in the neighborhood, so might have been him, but who knows, man. Might have been a possum or another critter. Happens sometimes. Well, one of the, it's not just the kiddos and life and memory in that way that gets you as you get older. It's the body itself, because it seems like, for instance, I'll be on Reddit and there will be a post about trail running, and I'll be like, oh man, I can't wait to go back out and do some trail runs. And I go out, and the mind says, let's go run some trails, and the body is unable. The body is, best I can do is walk. What's that meme? Pawn Star? Best I can do is walk. Okay. Okay, body. Best I can do is walk. Well, I mean, it's better than a kick in the butt. And that also, yo kicks in the butt, that is another way that flyby can happen to us. You know, you get to a certain age and you get so habituated to ignoring pain and discomfort. You get so accustomed to it. It's such a way of life that it becomes very easy to hurt oneself and not even really know it. When I just trivial example of that, I just went out to check, see what the doggos were barking at, and I got outside and my butt and leg had fallen so asleep that I lost movement. I lost the ability to walk, and I would have fallen over if I had not propped up against my truck. So that's another way that flyby manifests itself. And I didn't see it in the movie, the Dust science fiction movie that I watched. That really wasn't shown in the movie, but that's, for me, that's a big one. The brain remembers what it was like to be so strong, effortlessly strong. Well, not effortlessly, but you know, the brain remembers what it was like. And that's not what it's like now. Is this getting, am I getting depressing? Does this sound I hope not. It's just the facts, man. Hashtag facts. Speaking of facts, hashtags, let's get back. Beep. Nope. Boop. There we go. Welcome home to bed. So quantum storage is doing well. It's only got a couple thousand buckets of lava in it. Good morning, sunshine. Namaste. We've got all of our dogs rounded up. And we have a bit of lapis. Let's go back. Let us go. Oh, I was going to put a clicker on this, wasn't I? Do I have it in my box? No, but I can make one. There we go. Put this stuff away and we'll go hunt for some more diamonds. On this day 215. Very easy to hurt oneself as one gets older. My mother, her Fitbit has really, she walks. She is very serious about her walk, and I'm very glad. Her mind is sharp. Everything about her sensibilities are sharp. She's very sharp. Unfortunately, her bones are sharp too. She was telling me that when she fell, she was not even aware of the impact. She has no memory of the impact of falling. And you know, that's what happens, man. When you're young, your brain is working, and it goes into hyperdrive and hyperspace, and it records things. It knows things. But when you get older, it loses a lot of that. It loses the ability to go into hyperspeed, so that, you know, it knows things that happen, and it loses that ability to go fast like that. And so sometimes things happen and you're like, how did this happen? Why am I out here in the front yard? You know, not the, let me hasten to add, that's not the dementia thing I'm talking about. That's different. This is just normal. So, Flyby, it spoke to me in a lot of ways. I'm glad I watched it. Tough movie to watch, but I'm glad I did. Highly recommend. I'm not a paid shiller or slinger of dust or amuleto or any other YouTube channel for that matter. I'm not even a paid slinger of this channel. I'm a free slinger of this channel. But I've found a lot to like in those channels and highly recommend them. Also, we really enjoy Crowscroft, who plays Dwarf Fortress, and he has his own unmistakable art style, cartoony art style that if he was in a arts program, people would have probably told him to get better. Fortunately, he is doing what he wants to do the way he wants to do it, and his art has a very unique, distinctive appeal to it. So, Crowscroft, really fun Dwarf Fortress dude. And I hope the Steam release of Dwarf Fortress does not hurt his channel or his creativity. I am greatly looking forward to the Steam Dwarf Fortress. Of course, I also hope it doesn't hurt the channel. I think Tarn Adams has said that he will still do the old-fashioned Dwarf Fortress and offer it for free, a free download as always. And if he does, I'm sure the Dwarf Therapist and all the editions will still be available as well. I hope the Steam release of Dwarf Fortress simply helps it to reach a broader, community while keeping the existing community intact. That's my hope for it. All right, come here, you guys. 1, 2. Buckle, shoe. That's easy. Easy enough. We have got a lot of these infected blocks, don't we? I don't really remember this outside of strongholds. So I don't know if it's been a thing or if it's just this mod pack. Well, no diamond. Yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas for you. No diamond. I'll say something I said, I think, in the previous episode or two. I looked and looked for a quarry mod or a quantum quarry. Could not find anything that worked for Forge for 1.16.5. And so, and I tried a number of things. No banana. So we're just going to have to wait until someone properly releases a quarry mod so that we can get diamonds the good old-fashioned quarry way. I'm hoping RF Tools will update because I'm familiar with that mod. It's very powerful. It offers things like RF dimensions and other add-ons. So I have to admit, it's RF Tools is there's a lot to it, and a simple guy like me has some trouble understanding it. But I would gladly play some RF Tools right about now. If nothing else, for the quarry, so we don't have to be doing this over and over. All right. Oops. Remember when Etho did about 1 million of these things? He was farming these things. Remember that? Etho's Lab? Remember those guys in the good old days of ultra hardcore Minecraft and Good and those guys? B00? Is that just me? Or do you have fond memories of those as well? Back when everybody did this for fun, there was no monetization. Monetization? What was that, man? Money? Money? What's that? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. Yep, things are getting to be about that time. This old dog's going to head off to bed and put on his constant positive airway pressure mask with the nose pillows and try to keep them on for at least 6 hours overnight. Try to get some sleep and get up tomorrow and make a plan for what I'm going to have for breakfast and what I'm going to do tomorrow. Find reasons to keep on keeping on, you know. Keep on keeping on. Hey, little Mr. Slimy. Come say hello to Mr. Cleaver. Oh, yeah. Let's go take the staircase out of here. We're going to walk out here with our head held high the old-fashioned way. I wonder if I shoot an arrow at that gravel, if it will fall. It will not. Well, Lapis is doing good. It's diamonds we need. I think for what? For armor? Mostly for armor, as I recall. And then we got some incidentals we'll need diamonds for. Wait a minute. Aha, remember, dog, you can get to your base without going outside now. Nice. Hey, sheep. Did you miss me? Yeah. Oh, you just saying that. You saying that, man? Yeah. I know you are. Let's get this pocket storage out of here. I had tragedy happen on one of my offline worlds today. A pocket storage. Apparently, I threw it out. Don't know where it is. Do not know. My not my pocket storage, my quantum storage. Which is more difficult to set up. Make yourself at home there, sheep. We shall do the same. I'll see you next time. From Minecraft Through the Night, Season 6. This tower called Crowscroft. We're doing okay. I'll see you.